Hello, everyone, Randy here. Don't you just hate it when you get your big bud 950 stuck? Oh my goodness. Anyway, we're playing Farming Simulator 17 here on Welker Farms here again, and yes, the big bud 950 is stuck. What in the world? My goodness. Like, it's like seriously stuck here. Wow. I actually had this tractor get stuck on, oh, what field was it here? Number 6? I think it was number 6. I was planting with this field here as well, or with this planter here, and it got stuck. Oh, let's try the usual. Like the tractor here is like legitimately stuck here at this point. There we go, finally go. Okay. Yeah, a little bit of a dip in the field there. Wow, that is actually quite the dip in the field here too. Anyway, continuing to plant here on Welkers. Yeah, if you watched last episode there, we didn't have quite enough crops there to make it to 5 million liters of everything we needed, so we are planting the fields here again. Oh, seriously, we're going to get stuck again, really? Come on now, tractor. I mean, 950 horsepower, right? This is not, yeah, this is the 950. The 740's on the other planter there. I mean, we should be able to get through this, I would think. Maybe not. I wonder if the planter's like catching on this ground here or something. There we go. Yeah, just get up a little speed and ram our way through it. Perfect. So yeah, the 740 there's plant with the seed hawk on the other side here. I've got this one on this side here, and I should probably get GPS set up here once we get past him. Oh, can we? Oh, it's gonna be close. Get this lined up right here. We might be able to finish this off here with this pass. Might have to come back and clean up that little bit there that we kind of sort of missed, but oh well. So yeah, anyway, since last episode, pretty much I think this is the last field I'm going to be planting here. You can see we got some cleanup we got to do up ahead here as well. Yeah, we're not quite going to get that, are we? Oh well. Got enough planted that it's not really going to matter if I miss a little bit in the fields here. And I'm not going to bother planting all the fields because this should be more than enough barley. Again, we came up quite short, and very much to my surprise here, we actually came up short on the barley and even the canola. You know, canola's lower yielding, so that doesn't necessarily surprise me, but the barley, it's like, my goodness, for the amount of barley we had planted, we still came up short. Again, we had this large field here planted. And then we also had the whole section of fields here on the right-hand side of the map. Mind you, they're fairly small fields, but we still had all the fields on the right-hand side of the map there planted in barley as well. And yeah, we still have just a little bit more to go here to get to 5 million of everything. We'll probably, once we're done here, probably just going to be a fast-forwarding time. Might do that. We'll see once here where we end up with this episode. Might actually maybe even get back into some harvesting yet this episode. We'll see once here because we don't have much planting left to do yet. We do have some fields that need to be fertilized. Also, the hay, we came up just short on the hay as well. And by just short on the hay, I mean 1 load short. Literally 1 load short. Now, I probably could go across that field and pick up all the little missing bits here and there that the hired worker, or actually not hired, that Courseplay missed. You know, just going around turns and stuff like that where Courseplay misses stuff. I could probably go through and get that cleaned up and probably get a load off that field yet. But I figured, you know what, we got to do a whole nother season of planting here anyway. We're just gonna go with what we got here and do another season. Like I said, we'll mow the field and might even we'll see once here. Yeah, we'll see once because we only need like a little bit of grass. Maybe we'll do some chopping on it or something. We'll do something. We'll figure it out here when we get there. This is the Bergolt. I think I've been told I say that name wrong, so not entirely sure how you say that. But yeah, the Bergolt cedar here. 75 feet worth of planting width here, so a nice large cedar. Again, it is actually What in the world? Actually, our largest seeder here we have. And we're pulling it with one of our larger tractors here as well, which seems to get stuck equally in some of the areas on this map, I've noticed. I can't say I've had any of the other tractors get stuck, so I don't know if there's something maybe just with this tractor, or it's the seeder we're pulling here that causes the issues. As you probably noticed as well, this seeder does miss little bits and pieces here in the field. It's kind of annoying, but kind of goes with the fact that this map, yeah, the terrain is not the most even. And I do get why, you know, the map author is trying to simulate like washouts and that type of thing that are in the fields, to my understanding here on Welker's, on the real life Welker's farm. So, you know, in that way it is kind of cool that they actually did that. But at the same time, too, it's also kind of annoying that when you go try to plant them, yeah, the hired worker, like what you can see right here, they skip little bits and pieces. Oh, he's actually going to plant that narrow little strip. My goodness. You know, I've said that before. It amazes me how sometimes the hired worker, there'll be like 3/4 of a width of the field left yet, and the hired worker won't plant it. You know, narrow little strip there. I mean, and narrow strip, hardly anything in it, and he's planting it. Okay, so well, that's good he's planting it, I guess. At least that means I don't have to worry about it. And for those of you with OCD with planting and stuff, he's finishing it all. Oh, you know what? I know why he's finishing it. That's right. I forgot. I have him on course play, don't I? Aha. That's why. That would make sense, folks. I was thinking for some reason I had him on a hired worker. I forgot I let him loose with course play here. And then, yeah, been working this tractor on this side of the field. Probably would have had this field done by now if it wasn't for the fact that the hired worker in this tractor got stuck there. And then, you know, course play on this side of the field here did the majority of the work, but oh well. And not the end of the world. And I'm thinking we're probably going to just fast forward some time here because I don't really have anything else going on that I know of. We're kind of on the broke side. We still have some stuff we can sell in the silo yet. I might have to do that here. Not that I particularly mind being broke. Not like we really need any money for anything. Actually, you know, one thing I probably can do, everyone, seeing as how we're probably not going to be doing a whole lot of harvesting, I'm probably going to get rid of the case combines because I don't really fancy having to pay the exorbitant repair bills on those anymore. So I'm thinking we're going to probably get rid of the case combines. Or at least, yeah, maybe we'll keep them, at least for the end, because it would be kind of nice to have all the combines and equipment we used. Still have it yet, but at the very least, we probably won't be using them, because like I said, I don't really fancy paying. What did it cost us? It cost us, what, 60, 70,000 last time to do the repair bills on those case combines. Whereas the John Deeres were only like, what, a couple thousand a piece? Absolutely crazy prices there, if you ask me. Okay, there we go. I'm going to call that good. And I'm going to stop the other hired worker here as well once I find him in the tab list. Double check the map here. What's this field looking like? We didn't miss anything like major, did we? It doesn't look like it. We got some derpy fertilization levels on here. Same with field 5. Oh, what's up with 14? I don't know what's up with 14 either. That should have been taken care of. Also, I kind of screwed up. I planted 6, and I realized, oh, crap, I should have fertilized it first. So I got a bunch of fields here with 1 level of fertilizer on them. Makes it hard next spring to get 3 levels on them because you have to wait for the ground to unfreeze and unthaw and all that good stuff. And, you know, sometimes it doesn't unthaw until, like, summer. That's what happens when you're in Montana. Anyway, everyone, just a reminder here, too, for the challenge. Again, we're playing the challenge here to fill the Silo King to 5 million liters of everything that is available to us on the map here. There we go. Now he's close enough. So, again, because we're using... Seriously? Seriously? Okay. Why is it that 20 meters? Sometimes it seems like it varies. Try for 30 here. Get him back a little ways. Okay, because again, I've seen tractors, you know, when you put them on follow me and you tell them 20 meters back, they're like, you know, way back over there. And then this one here is like, hello, up your planter's back end. Fold it up here. So yeah, again, for the challenge here, because we're using the Seasons mod with a Montana Geo, we don't have corn, soybeans, sugar beets, potatoes, or sunflowers. Which, you know, to be honest, I don't know, that actually might be a good thing here, because given how long it's taken us to get the wheat and barley and canola, hay, and some of the other stuff. Although at this point, everyone, because we own the map, if you notice, like probably the last 10 episodes is when we've really gotten the crops and stuff going. You know, the first few episodes, it was all about getting fields, growing the farm, getting to a decent size, and then once we hit that, yeah, we've really been pulling in the material here. It seems like it's been going fast here the last few episodes. There's so much stuff going on. And, you know, obviously a lot of equipment. We got, what, 3 sets of planters. We got 5. We only got 5 harvesters, but they as long as you keep them moving, we can harvest this map pretty quickly. Especially the one with a 60-foot header on it. Again, I wouldn't mind getting some more of those. But they do cause an issue with course play. They're not the most reliable, which is kind of annoying. And not to mention, they're expensive, too. Okay, I'm just going to pull these onto the field here. I don't think we really need to do anything else with them. I got the John Deere sitting over there. We'll probably pull him off the field as well. And like I said, I might just pause the video here because there's really nothing else. Are you going to stop? Not really. Not really anything else to do at this point. So I might just, like I said, pause. We'll fast forward time through winter here and be back next spring probably. Stop you here because you don't need to follow anymore. So yeah, like I said, folks, we'll pause the video here a minute, and we'll be what'll be just a few seconds here for you, probably a few minutes for me while I fast forward time through winter. Another beautiful winter day here on Welker's farm. Okay, well, keep on fast forwarding here. Well, we went from snow to rain. I'm not sure this is much better or not, but anyway, we're day 1 early summer here. This seems like a good point to start at here, especially for a couple of fields here that need a little extra fertilizer going on them before I fast forward time anymore, especially the canola fields anyway. I don't want to lose out too much yield on those fields, so we're going to get some fertilizing action going on here, and we'll just start with the field right here. Seems like as good a place as any to start, and I'll have to go locate where I left the John Deere at. I'm not entirely sure. He's got to be around somewhere. On that, yeah, didn't really do a whole lot through the winter there. Did sell just a little bit. I was thinking about, like I was mentioning earlier, selling the cases, but then decided maybe not, because I just want to hang on to them until we get to the end of the series here, and you want to see how many hours we got on them and all that kind of stuff too. So, though I don't plan on using them at all, because yeah, wow, they are bad when it comes to maintenance. What I think this field needed sprayed in it as well, right? At least this side did. Yeah, let's we'll run up this side here, and then we'll fill it probably back up here. Let's see, where did you leave off at? That is the question. Oh, well, probably a little more this way. Opted to spray this with a hired worker instead of course play. If you recall, I have a course play course for field 5 here. Decided just to use the hired worker, and he got all this done here basically on 1 tank of fertilizer. So yeah, that tells you a hired worker going straight up and down the field as opposed to course play, which is going diagonal. Yeah, the fertilizer usage, a little bit of waste going on there. Oh well, is what it is. I probably should just like fast forward time through the rain here too, just to get past this. And maybe we'll do that here. Let's get to the end of the field and I'll probably do that. Oh, and let's see what we got for some comments here today. Once they load. Wait. Loading. Wait. We're waiting. Still loading. Oh, I don't know why the comments are slow today, but... Okay, here we go. Comments have finally loaded. Jonathan was saying, why are you not doing any live streams on YouTube? And you should do a challenge called 999. So 99 or 999 cows, 999 pigs, and 999 sheep. That's a 999 challenge. Interesting. Well, probably won't do that for 17 anymore. Again, 19, you'll get right around the corner here. But that might be an interesting one to do for Farming Simulator 19. I will have to keep that in mind. And then to go back and answer your question as to why we're not doing any live streams on YouTube. A live stream I did back on June, I think it was June 19 of 2017. Got flagged for spam and deceptive practices. So, because of that, I received a community guideline strike on YouTube, and my live streaming privileges, as they call them, on YouTube have been revoked. So I can no longer live stream on YouTube here for a few months. And despite repeated requests from support, they are not able to tell me why, what, or how, or they are basically not able to tell me anything as to why my video was marked as this, as why it was removed. Yeah, support can't tell me nothing. So, I don't know, mighty suspicious circumstances, if you ask me. But yes, that is why we are not live streaming on YouTube. Again, received a community guideline strike for spam and deceptive practices on a live stream. And again, this live stream was a year and a half old. So again, like I said, folks, 2017, not 18, 2017. So I'd like just started live streaming like a few months earlier, I think it was. Oh, let's see. Oh, another streaming question here. Interesting. Mr. Dragon was saying, what time do you live stream? I'm British, so I'm a bit confused about the time. And Thomas McConsell says they thought they said something about time for the UK there, but okay. So I typically live stream 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So again, whatever time zone that is for you, I'll kind of let you figure that out. But 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time during the week, and then usually 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sundays. So again, whatever time zone that is for you. For British, I believe that would be 5 hours difference from me, so 5 hours ahead. So if I'm live streaming at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that would be, I think, midnight for you. And then, of course, 1 p.m., that should be, let's see, 1 would be 6 p.m. Don't use those numbers for sure. You might want to validate, but I'm pretty sure British, that would be, turn on the sprayer, that would be 5 hours ahead of us as far as I know. 5 hours ahead of Eastern Standard Time. Joseph was saying, you know, I would say John Deere is my favorite, but I would be lying. Well, in that case, Joseph, I'll just read the first part of your comment there. It sounds much better. J.A. Zimmerman was saying, do you think horseplay will be a mod for the console in Farming Simulator 19? I very much doubt that. I don't see the console getting horseplay. I mean, you never know, but I very much doubt it. I think that's going to remain a PC-only mod. Unfortunately, too, most likely, I don't know if GPS will be available on the console either. That would definitely be a good mod. In fact, as I've said many times, it would be good if it was built into the game, in my opinion. But it doesn't look like, and I have not seen any evidence of any GPS in the game. So, why I turned the sprayer off there, just going around the corner here. Shane was saying, looking forward to the New Holland skid loader in 17. Or not, sorry, not 17, in 19. And who wants to play 17 anymore, right? Once 19 comes out. That's interesting. Oh, that's right, because I deleted a portion of it. Yeah, this side of the field's a little bit wider, isn't it? And I was wondering, like, what? Or why is this field not lining up right? That's why. Never mind. James was saying, I see Giants have confirmed a Fendt Vario 1050 in Farming Simulator 19. That does not surprise me. Kind of figured that with the Challenger and Fendt there. I figured they would add the 1050. And I'm assuming with the 1050 that probably comes with multiple different sizes. That's just the 1000 series Fendt and possibly the 1000 series Challenger. That would definitely be pretty cool. Jeremy again was asking about the John Deere Quad Track. He was saying that I don't see it in the list, and there's no more coming soon either. So is the Quad Track going to be an option? Well, all I can say at this point is you're going to have to wait and see. I do not know. I just want to do some spray. Oh, that's right. We're going to fast forward time, weren't we? I completely forgot about that. Let's go ahead and do that here a minute. Ah, much better. Much better. Grandpa's Game was saying I'm 10 months behind on this map. Just started it. Great job on the map so far. And he's actually talking about the Horsch Aggravation map, not even Welker's Farm here. So, yes, that map was a while back there. Horsch Aggravation map. Who remembers that map? That was actually a pretty good map, if you ask me. I didn't kind of liked playing on that map. A little bit something different there. Definitely had a couple of bigger fields on it. Took some time to harvest on those fields, but it was definitely a bit of a fun map to play with. Let's see what's here. Connor was saying hi. James was saying he's first. Which, if he's first, how come I have a comment before your comment? Vicious. Joshua was saying another great video. Can I pin your comment? Don't know. Well, you know what? Why not? You said great video. We can pin that. Sure. Wait, doesn't let me do that. Ah, there we go. I think that's the button. Oh, maybe that's not the button. I guess maybe you can't pin comments on mobile. I don't know. I can like your comment. Woodman was saying on the John Deere 2-cylinders, pony motors are single cylinder, just so you know. And someone else replied back here. Actually, let me see who was the one that replied back here. M. Vague was saying that's not entirely true. On the John Deere Model R, it was a 2-cylinder pony motor. And on the Number Series diesels, it was a 4-cylinder pony motor, which is what I thought as well. I thought the diesels had 4-cylinder pony motors. A little bit more pony in there with the diesel motor. Nathan was asking, where can you get the Silo King for the challenge? Can't seem to find it. You know what? That is actually a very valid point I had not thought of there. And had the mod for so long here, I'm not actually entirely sure where it came from. So I don't actually know. And I think that's been modified a few times by us here as well on the servers here, so it can hold additional crop types. So even the one I am using here specifically probably is not publicly available. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure where the Silo King can be found. It's also known as the pig food silo, I think, as well. It goes by a couple of different names. Let's see what's here. RDAllen Gaming was saying, nice tractor on the 9570 RX. Of course it is. It's a John Deere. Why would it not be a great tractor? Cole saying, can't wait for Farming Simulator 19. Yes, less than, what is it? It is the 8th today here when I'm recording this. So we're looking at, what, about 11 to 12 days away here yet. Again, at the time I'm recording this. So by the time this video goes live, it should probably be, I don't know, 9-10 days away. Getting closer. Getting closer. That is for sure. Oh, where's the big brute at? He is still going yet. Good. Keep an eye on him. This field here is probably one of the few fields I actually need to get spray on here yet. The rest of the fields, if I don't, not that big of a deal. Because the barley field there already has 2 levels of fertilizer. The other barley field almost has 2 levels of fertilizer. Not quite. Close. The bottom portion of that field there. I'm not sure what happened to the hired worker. He just ended up quitting. And then by the time I realized that the seeders had already gotten some of it done, so it's like, you know what, we'll just leave it like it is. Like I said, we don't need much barley. At least not actual barley anyway. Yeah, you can see where the hired worker was like skipping all over the place here. I forget which seeder I used for this one again. Was this the Bergolt too? Might have been. As I was mentioning last episode as well, it'll definitely be interesting to see when we're all done here how much seed and fertilizer and all that stuff we used here. Kind of on purpose, I'm not looking at it just yet. I'd kind of like to look at it, but you know what? I'm just going to kind of hold that as a surprise even to myself here, just to see how much we've planted and fertilized when we're all done with the series. We'll kind of do like some sort of wrap-up video here when we're done. Again, make sure you go over and check out Thomas McConsol's channel. He is the one we're playing the challenge against here. I believe he is close to being done here as well, or done. I forget if he's close or if he's almost done. He didn't really say specifically where he was at, but yes, at least for my case here, we should be real close to being done. Actually, maybe even well, probably won't have it next episode just yet. We'll be real close, but because yeah, again, we'll have to harvest a little bit of canola and a little bit of barley, and then we still have some hay, and then we have a lot of chaff to go yet as well. The chaff is still going to take some time. Didn't really get into any of that there last harvest. I was planning on doing a bunch of chaff, but pretty much everything we had all went into, like I said, barley, canola, and the hay, so didn't really have any left after we were done. In fact, we didn't have enough, so that's why we didn't do any chaffing. Anyway, on that note, everyone, I think with that, we're going to wrap up this video here. Again, I'm just going to get these fields fertilized here. We're probably going to fast forward some time, and we'll come back next episode, and we will start the harvesting process here, hopefully. So, yeah, we got a couple fields here to harvest. Like I said, we definitely have some chaffing that needs to be done. And hopefully we got enough planted. We definitely should. I tried not to take any chances here. I've got hopefully more than enough planted. We actually got, if you look at it, we actually planted a good half of the map here. The fields I didn't plant, 17 and 18. I didn't bother with 1 and 2. I was going to plant 1, but it needed to be plowed. You know what? Nah, we'll just we'll skip that one. So I got 6, 7, 8 planted. Got 4 and 3 planted. Of course, 5 is our grass field yet, and then I didn't bother with any of the fields on the right-hand side. So, yeah, a couple hours there. We actually planted a large portion of this map. Like I said, just pretty much let the hired workers and course play go at it. Anyway, like I said, folks, we're going to wrap it up. Comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.